Today I'll show you how to automatically send invitations on WhatsApp to all the guests, whether it is for a birthday party or a wedding or any musical concert or a formal meeting. So how I'm going to automate this process? Firstly, you will have to add the list of your guests in a spreadsheet, including their name as well as the WhatsApp number. Currently, I have added just a dummy number, but don't worry, I will replace these numbers with my genuine WhatsApp number. And after that, you will have to connect this spreadsheet with any application of sending the WhatsApp messages, and that application should have the access of official WhatsApp business API. Like in this video, I'm using this WATI, and yes, it has the access of official WhatsApp business API, but in place of WATI, you can also go with the applications like AI Sensi or Interact. Now, if you want to learn how you can create an account in WATI and how you can log in here, I will attach a separate video in my description box. You can check that video, log into this software and then come back here. Now, in order to automatically send the invitation on WhatsApp, firstly, we will have to build a connection in our spreadsheet and in this WATI application, which I will do with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software. Yes, using this software, I'm going to connect my applications, and in this way, I'm going to automate my task. Okay, I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I'm already logged in here. You can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account, you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now, once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, click on this blue button that is create workflow, and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I have directly pasted the name as how to send invitations on WhatsApp automatically. Now it is asking to select the folder, so I will be selecting this main workflow folder because I want to save my workflow here only. Now clicking on create, and after that you will find 2 boxes. So these boxes are called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, an action means do this. So whenever something happen in your first application, then automatically do this in your next application. So in this way, you need to always choose your applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. So according to our use case, I want that whenever any new guest data is added in Google Sheets application, then automatically send the invitation to the same person on WhatsApp. So as I have told you initially, for sending the WhatsApp messages, I will be using this WATI application. So I have selected the same in my action application. In place of that, again, you can also go with AI Sensi or Interact. So in this way, by clicking on this plus icon, you can add as many as applications as you want. Basically, you can connect different applications with each other and automate the complex business processes. Okay, and now the idea here is I will be connecting these 2 applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let's first connect our spreadsheet with the Pabbly Connect so that we can capture the data here inside the dashboard. Okay, so the sheet is already selected. Basically, my trigger application is already selected. Now I will be selecting the trigger event, that is new or updated spreadsheet row. Triggers when a new spreadsheet or row is added or updated, and as soon as I select this, you will notice a webhook URL along with a few set of instructions. So yes, with the help of this URL only, we are going to connect our spreadsheet with the Pabbly Connect, and again, instructions for the same are already given here. Kindly follow them step by step. Okay, so currently I'm copying this webhook URL, and as soon as I do that, you will notice that it will start waiting for the webhook response. Okay, so I'll show you what it is. Let me first take you to the spreadsheet. Now clicking on extension, clicking on add-ons, clicking on get add-ons, and here you will have to search for the Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on. Okay, give me a second. Alright, so I'm searching for the same, that is Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on, but you will notice that this add-on is already installed in my case. Okay, so currently I am closing it, but if you're connecting your spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect for the first time, you will always have to install this add-on, because after that you will have to open the same add-on from here. Alright, so I have clicked on this initial setup, and here exactly I will be pasting the same webhook URL which I have just got via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so column. Let me paste the same, and now it is asking for the trigger column. So trigger column is the last data entry column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. Okay, so basically it is asking to specify a column name on filling of which this automation should trigger. Okay, so currently I have 2 columns only in my spreadsheet, so whenever I add the data in any new row, my data will goes up to this B column only, and on the filling of this B column I want this automation to trigger, so that is why I am adding the same. Now as soon as I click on the send test button, you will notice that the test data will be sent successfully. Basically the data of first row will be sent successfully. Give me a second. Alright, so you can notice the data of first row has been sent to Pabbly Connect. Let me first submit it and close this box. Coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here you can find the same response. Yes, this is the response of spreadsheet only. Here we have the same WhatsApp number, and again this is just a dummy number. Okay, this is the trigger column. Here we have the spreadsheet name and other details like the name of the guest and this row index. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between our Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. So now onwards, what will happen? Every time someone will add a new data in your spreadsheet, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, so in this way the first step of our automation is done. But before we move further, let me tell you 2 very important things. First, whenever you connect your Google Sheets or Google Forms with Pabbly Connect, make sure that multiple Gmail accounts should not be logged in the same tab. I'm repeating this thing once again. Either you should work in the incognito window, or multiple Gmail accounts should not be logged in the same tab, otherwise you will get the authorization error. Okay, and the second thing is, if you want this automation to run in real time, you will have to enable one more very important option, that is the send on event. Okay, let me select the same, and as soon as you select this option, this will ensure that every time a new data is added in this spreadsheet, the details should be captured via Pabbly Connect automatically. Okay, so if I will take you in the last, what will happen? If someone will add a new data, that data will be sent to Pabbly Connect automatically. Here you can notice this option is enabled, and in the last I will also show you how you can send the messages to all the guests automatically in just one go. Okay, for that you will have to enable this option, but currently I'll go with the same. I will send the data, I will send the invitation to the first person only. If everything will work fine, then only I will enable that send all event option. Okay, so coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and moving further, now I will be connecting this WATI application with Pabbly Connect for sending the invitations. Okay, so selecting the action event, that is send template message, and clicking on connect, clicking on add a new connection, and for the connection it is asking for the API endpoint and this access token. Okay, so if you're already logged in WATI, directly click on this API doc section, and here you will find both the options. Okay, and currently again I'm assuming that you already have an account in WATI. Just in case you do not have any account, I will attach the video in my description box referring which you can create an account. Alright, so let me paste the token here. Let me cross check whether I have pasted the token at correct place or not. Yes, it is same. Copying this endpoint, let me paste the same once again, clicking on save, and in this way my WATI account will be also connected with Pabbly Connect dashboard. Alright, you can notice it is connected. Now it is asking to provide the WhatsApp number to whom you want to send the invitation. Okay, so instead of manually adding the number of person, I am going to map this phone number. Now what is this mapping? Okay, so basically the interesting thing is, I'm not going to manually copy the phone number from here for every new person, for every new guest, and paste below again and again. I will map it so that this will replace this phone number automatically when our automation will work in real time. And mapping is very simple. Click on this field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Now select that data and in this way it will be mapped. Okay, so again telling you whatever the details you will map here will be replaced automatically, and in this way I don't need to manually copy the phone number of every single guest and paste below again and again. Okay, so that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation. Okay, now it is asking to provide the template. So here you can notice whatever the templates are already available in my WATI account have started visible here. Okay, these are the templates which I have already created. Okay, so before we select any template, let me tell you what is this template all about. So whenever you send the WhatsApp messages using some official API of WhatsApp, you will always have to create a new template first, get it approved via parent company of WhatsApp, that is Meta, and then only once your template is approved, then only you will be able to initiate the conversation with your customers and clients. Here you can notice few of the templates are also rejected and few are already approved. Now how you can create this template and get the approval, either you can watch this tutorial or I will also attach one more tutorial in my description box for the same. Okay, now I'll show you the template which I have created for sending the invitations. Okay, so let me tell you an important thing. This single template will be used to send the messages to all these guests. Okay, so how we are going to craft our template. So firstly you will have to provide a name. Here I have provided the template name as invitation, the category I have selected as marketing, the language I have selected is English, and here in this broadcast title, because I wanted to attach some kind of image or a media, so that is why I have added this media. And in this media also you will find three options, whether you want to send any document or a video or an image. You can select the thing as per your requirement. And did you notice these curly braces and this image? Basically this media will come here. Okay, and why I have added this media, this image along with these two curly braces. Okay, so whatever the details I want to keep on changing automatically, I have added. I can added those things in the form of variable. Yes, whatever the values I have added along with these two curly braces, these are considered as the variables, and these details will be changed automatically when our automation will work in real time. Okay, so in this way you can define a variable also, and in place of that you can also add a fixed text here, just in case if you do not want to attach any media, or you also have the flexibility to select the none option. In such cases no header will be attached along with the message, and this is the body of the template. Okay, so basically I want the name of my guest should appear here automatically from this spreadsheet, so that is why again I have added it in the form of variable. True love grew in our hearts and the trail has led us here. Okay, so here I will be adding the name of the groom and the bride. Invite you to join us as we get united on this date and time in the morning at venue. Okay, so in this way you can create a message template. You can add the variables, just in case if you want to attach any footer or buttons along with your message, you can also do the same. But because these were optional, so I have not included any of these things. And here you will find the sample content. Basically you will have to define the system that what values may come in place of these variables, and this is just a sample content, a dummy content. Here also you can notice I have added the dummy content only. Okay, so in this way you can create a template and submit it for the approval, and once it is approved you can start using it in your dashboard, in the Pabbly Connect dashboard. Okay, so I have selected the same template. Now it will ask you to select that to add the broadcast name. So how about I add something like invite. Okay, and now further it is asking for the custom parameters. This is the most interesting part of this WATI. So basically we are going to provide the values to our variable from that custom variable option, from that custom variable field. Okay, so how we are going to perform the same? So basically you will have to copy and paste the pair of curly braces for the same number of time of which you have added the variable. Okay, so currently I have added 6 variables in total, one for image. Okay, 1 2 3 and then 4 5 6. Okay, so I will be pasting the same thing for 6 times. Okay, so one I have already added. Let me remove this extra space from initial. All right, and after placing a comma, I will add it one more time. Let me add one more comma. Well, comma is already added here, so 3 times, then 4 times, then 5 times, and this 6 times. And make sure that you remove this last comma. Okay, in the end of the variable you do not have to add this comma. Okay, and now from here we will be providing the values. Okay, so in place of name, basically in place of color, you will have to add the name of the variable, and in place of the value of the color, you will have to provide the value of your variable. Okay, so in our case we have the name as image, so I have picked the first variable name. Let me add the same, and now I will be adding the value of this variable, that is going to be the image. Okay, so again I do not want this card, this wedding invitation to be changed. Okay, so I will be adding the link manually. Remember, I have told you whatever the details we will provide here manually will remain same, but whatever the details we will add here via mapping will be changed automatically. So we have added this value manually, but for the name of the guest we will map that specific value. Now here's the turn for the second variable, and we have the second variable as this. Okay, give me a second, let me take you up, and this is the second variable, that is name. Okay, so currently name is going to be name, and the value of the name is going to be the guest name, which I am going to map from this drop down from my spreadsheet data, searching for the name of the guest. All right, it is mapped. Okay, so in the same way you can add the values in these inverted comma, whether you are providing it manually or via mapping. Now it's turn for the third value, that is names. Here the name of the groom and bride will come, so this is the pair of curly braces of third variable. Let me first add the variable name, that is names only. Give me a second, why it is taking like that. Okay, I'll have to close this drop down. Okay, alright, so I have provided the third variable name. Now I will provide the value. So how about I add bride and groom only? Yes, I'm not adding any real name right now, bride and groom. You can provide the name as per your choice. Now it's turn for the fourth variable, that is this date. Give me a second, let me paste the same, and let me also add the date, that is 31st of January and then 2024. Now it is looking good. Now it's turn for the fifth variable, that is time. Let me paste the name of the variable, and now I will define the timing, that is 8 a.m. in the morning. Okay, give me a second, 8 a.m. in the morning, and here we have the value, the last variable value, that is venue. Okay, so firstly again I will add the name of the variable, and now here comes the value of this variable, that is the hotel name. Okay, so I will be adding some random hotel name, something like ABC Hotel. Okay, so in this way you can provide the values to your variable, and now as soon as you click on this button you will notice a message, an invitation will be sent to the same guest whose number you have added there. But remember, we have added the dummy number, so I will have to replace that number with my genuine WhatsApp number so that I can show you how invitations will be sent on WhatsApp. Okay, so give me a second, let me provide the number and then I will be clicking on this button. Alright, so currently I have defined that number manually. Okay, so clicking on this button, save and send test request, and first I will wait for the response. Alright, so the response is received, going back to my WhatsApp web, and here you can notice even the notification is also arrived. Let me open the same, and did you notice the same message has been sent along with the same image, and here we have all the details. Dear dummy user, true love grew in our hearts and the trail has led us here. We, bride and groom, invite you to join us. We get united on 31st January 2024 at 8 a.m. in the morning at ABC Hotel. Thanks. Okay, so in this way, with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can also automate the process of sending the invitation to your guest, to your clients. Alright, I hope you have understood everything. And now remember, initially I have also told you that I will show you how you can send the invitations to all the users at one go. For that, you will have to enable this send all data option. Yes, as soon as you enable that, you will notice that the same invitation will be sent to all your guests. But here I would like to tell you a very important thing. You should enable this option only after you are satisfied with your first message or with the first automation execution. If you're satisfied with the message, if everything is working fine, then only enable that option, because what will happen after that, the messages will start getting sent immediately and quickly. Let me even show you the same. As soon as I enable this option, you will notice that the messages, the same invitation will be sent to my number only. Remember, I have added that number manually. That is why the messages are getting sent on my number only. Here you can notice I'm getting so many notifications. Alright, I hope you have understood everything. Okay, coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and once this automation is ready, you can even close Pabbly Connect and sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. And just in case if you want to access this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the automation link in my description box, so you can click on this link and sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.